Chat, leave Nightbot alone. He's just doing his job, okay? Always so aggressive. How's it going? Hello, I'm here. This is the only thing I've seen about the game so far. And I'm... Do I click and then we're going? That's it? So I have no idea. I've never heard of this game before. It looks a little like The Witness. And I was like, ooh, I remember that. That was good. What is happening? It's not spooky though, is it? Oh. It's The Witness, but you draw lines. It's a series of puzzles meant to annoy you. Oh no. Is there something all the way back there? We're fast. We can check this out. Did you see how I was thinking outside the box there? Like on the second puzzle? I mean, damn. God damn. What? Okay, I'm leaving. Why? What? Watch this. Beautiful. It is very The Witness. This is like somebody played The Witness and was like, I can do this as well. There's cables. I'll go in here. Okay. Block. Ominous block. Lots of cables. Hint. I don't need that. I don't need that. You see my mouse, right? Yeah. Okay. Another hint. Do not come in. Thank you for your understanding. That's what she said.
Wow. Hello.
Okay, let's start. There we go. Cable. Art. Alright. It goes up there.
Through many births, I have wandered on and on, searching for, but never finding, a better deal than 0% APR on certified pre-owned vehicles. For trucks tougher than a drunk Marine, come to Mike's Pre-Owned, where we do the things that get things done.
How do I... It's very loud. There are no options, are there? Look velocity. Quit game, continue. What the fuck was that? So the game is also... Is it a little... on the nose? it's also funny. There's another one.
Kubla Khan received an ornate letter signed by Marco Polo. In Madrid, city of lost things, no item remains where it was set. If one drops his key in the dirt, he may never re-enter his home, and even if he manages to stoop and recover the key, he may rise
It's like
to
The
find a
Witness,
tulip
but,
garden
like,
where his house once
not so
stood.
cryptic. I
In
think that's what
complementary
it is.
fashion,
Yeah.
things lost by others are forever turning up. A pocket watch on a coffee table, a fond memory in your recollection. I even know of a prince who turned up in a prison cell. When he appealed to the guards for his release, he failed to find the crown on his head, and when he was asked his name, he searched his thoughts, but could not find it. Indeed, the only hope now for the release of this prince of Spain is for you to send back 300 ducats for his release. Of course, he will reward you handsomely once he is out. Yours truly, Marco. Kubla Khan cocked an eyebrow and declared before his court, "Hey everyone, looks like we're about to get ripped off by the guy who traded gold for paper." The court erupted in booming laughter. Italo Calvino, Invisible Cities 2, this time it's visible.
What? God damn. Where does this go? Do I need a hint?
You can do it. I believe in you. This is all you. Yeah, keep trying. Yeah, there's a trick to it, but you've got it. Yeah, maybe you can't do it. Maybe you're weak. Maybe you're stupid. You should be embarrassed, but you keep crawling back like a mewling calf at my chafing teat. Pathetic.
Wow. I'm getting shit on by a hint button. Can't believe it. Where do I go? Oh, I didn't do this one. But this one I actually... Tell no one. If somebody asks, I'm actually doing these. Like I'm supposed to.
Huh?
But is it linear? Or do I have, like, options? Because so far it seems very linear. What do I do? It was so easy peasy so far, and then there's one puzzle and I'm like... I'm quitting. Think outside the box. Huh? That didn't make any sense. Okay. Just going backwards. Ooh. Is that not it? There we go. You got that by accident. But I thought, like, if I do perspective, becomes so small, it's like, doesn't matter anymore. Was that not how I was supposed to do it? Was that not the right way to do it? Look behind it. Oh, do you draw on the cable? Oh. How the fuck did I get that? How did I get that by doing this? Oh, damn. Okay, okay. Huh?
Beep. 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 You're right there. I mean, beep. Beep. Come on, beep. 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 Beep.
Oh boy. What's up, noob? How does it feel to be 82 years old? You can retire, noob. you can retire. Okay, we have another cable. Can't I just paint? I can't paint this one. But where does this goes up here? How do I get up there? We're all old, noob. How do I get up there? So we did all of these. This didn't open up. Then we went in here, we did all of these, and this cable goes to the block. That goes to the block. I can't come in here. That doesn't do anything, but I can draw on it. Can I draw on the chessboard? No. On the shield? No. In the book? No. I came from here. This weird sci-fi tunnel. And we did a bunch of puzzles here, we did a bunch of puzzles here. This one went up there. Came back down over here. We listened to that. Then we did these puzzles. But now I gotta go on top of the wall, right? How do I get there? Do I need another hint? There was another hint thing here.
Go on, kid. Don't look at me. Can you hear me? I'm nothing but a rusty chunk of steel. You don't want nothing to do with me. Alright. I'll tell you my story.
Oh no. Jazz bass.
It was June the 8th, 1947, gray morning, slightly foggy. I had my own practice then, and I was living higher than a cosmonaut on a stepladder. My hints were subtle too, real subtle. Back then,
They said good old hint button. His hints could steal the tail off a weasel. Then they tossed me in the can. Know what, know why, know how. Those were the mean times. When all the common sense in the world won't make a nickel to buy you a black coffee. I used rope to tie my pants and pants to tie my shoes. I may do the way a man does. Until one day, after stealing the socks off a fireplace, I caught my own look in a puddle of bootleg rye and realized I had to do what I'd never done before. I gave myself a hint. So that's me. I was nothing but a downtown crumb who dreamed of being a whole sandwich. Now I'm just another sloppy Joe. Come back when you got something.
I mean, that didn't help. We need one more thingy that goes into the chessboard. Do I have to go like a certain way? Why does it go into the chessboard? Does it like attach to something else? Doesn't seem like it. We have a shield. I can't draw on the figures. I get a feeling it's something with this door. Stop, do not come in. Thank you for your understanding. But why can't I draw on it? Why can I draw on it? Does the hint button have something to say?
You can do it.
I hate this guy. It's something with the chessboard. But I'm getting no sound clues. I'm getting nothing. I can't draw on the board. But there's a cable going into it. Is this the king? Do I maybe have to beat the king? But how? I don't get it. I don't get it. What is it? What do I do? There's nothing here. I feel like I'm missing like one section that I'm not seeing. But what? There's another towel. There's another one. It came from there. There's nothing there. There's a room up there. And this cable just like emerges. I'm tearing up. I'm tearing up. I can't help it. I'm used to understanding everything. And here I am. Looking like an idiot. Is there something I'm missing? Is it the chessboard? Is there something I'm supposed to do with the chessboard? Is it parkour?
Wahoo!
Oh, he does a wahoo.
Wahoo!
Does it have to do with the... It doesn't have to do with the chessboard. Has nothing to do with this thing. We're still missing a cable. And there's another one going over here.
Come back when you got a good one.
I don't. I don't have a good one. Does it have to do with the stop, do not come in sign? Is that what I have to do? Yes? But what? I mean, I can't cross out words. Do I dot the O's? That's it, isn't it? That's not it. What if it was unreadable? I did that! I fucking did that! I didn't do it enough. Oh my god. What confuses me is that, like, the letters are not getting drawn over. I mean, it's still legible. I fucking did that. I just didn't do it enough. Oh, hello there. This is not a horror game, right? Dude, I don't... It closed the door on me. I'm gonna do this from far away. What the fuck? Bro. Oh, I hate that shit. I hate... Why do I have a gun now? Why do I have a gun? I shoot puzzles. I don't want to talk about that. This never happened.
Imagine gravity is fractal, because light is just a wave and gravity is just a wave. So imagine there's a big piece of glass that splits up gravity like a prism, so that there's like blue gravity and yellow gravity. And then somebody gets hit by the red gravity, and it makes them super heavy, so they have super strength, but like they're also really slow. And another guy gets hit by microwave gravity, so he's trying to zap everybody and just... That's very original.
What? What should I draw? I want to draw a face.
I like it, but it's also kind of too red.
Too red? He threw it away. How do I change colors? I can't change colors.
No, try putting some more loops on it. Could you, draw less?
Nice. Okay, we can go there, or we can go on the roof.
The notion of two realities is uncomfortable, and in recent decades a genuine effort has been made
there's a
to find the
maze.
link between quantum and classical. so that we can have a single reality whose laws and rules are united at some deeper level. This brings us back to prayers. Let's say that a prayer is a classical event or feels like one. You, a unique individual, have a particular request, which you voice in words that no one else is speaking at that instant. What if this classical event gets processed at a non-local...
Oh God, why did I do that? Oh.
That scared the shit out of me. Why am I so scared by this game? Okay, I blinded myself. I mean, I could have seen that one coming, but I wanted to do it. How do I turn this thing so it gets powered? Can't draw on it. Anything here? Anything on the floor? Maybe we're gonna do something to turn that solar panel. Let's go this way. Statue. Sperm Island? Is this Sperm Island? This is Sperm Island. The famous landmark. Bench. There's a port and a boat. Tower. We were in that little office. Okay. Boat. Now I get it. The Looker. I mean, this whole game is the Witness parody. I get it now.
A ship owner was
Took
about
me-
to send to sea
too
a
long.
venerable old ship.
Took me too
He
long.
knew that her barnacled hull, however, had often needed repairs, and doubts were suggested to him that possibly she was not seaworthy. The conscientious old captain thought at once to have her thoroughly refitted, even though it should put him at great expense. Before the ship sailed, however, he managed to stifle these bothersome misgivings, and said to himself that she had gone safely through so many voyages that it was idle to suppose that this trip should be any different. He put his trust in Providence, and banished from his mind all ungenerous suspicions about the honesty of the ship's builders, and in such ways he acquired a sincere and comfortable conviction that his vessel was altogether safe and seaworthy.
Huh?
He watched her departure with a light heart, encouraging the crew to dream of the profits that this voyage would return. And he got his insurance money when she went down in mid-ocean and told no tales. What shall we say of him? Surely this, that his belief in the safety of his ship was justified because it was grounded in repeated practical experimentation rather than the hubris of rationalistic a priori belief. It is admitted that he put his confidence in the builders of this vessel, but even this confidence was misplaced, for these were the selfsame charlatans who sought to sell him gratuitous repairs later on, and Big Ship is always trying to get one over on the little guy. Further, we may see that the ship is religion, and the shipwright is Richard Dawkins. The crewmates are empiricism, and the barnacles are Neoplatonism, and the captain of that ship was Albert Einstein. What the hell was I talking about?
Oh, did that not hit? Let's get the one up front first. That is cool. I like that. Let's go. How do I get this guy all the way back there? Like this? Get him. That's looking good. Let's go. Last guy. Oh, there's another one. There is another one. Clean. Did that open the door? That opened the door somewhere. Down here? Hello? Hello? Oh, I want to play air hockey. I fucking love air hockey. If I'm at like an arcadey place and they have an air hockey table, I'm... Oh my god, and snack. There's nothing I do here. Shortcut. Okay, that's back here. Cool. This goes up there. Okay. So far I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Witness parody game, but it's also like smart in its own way. I'm down. Sounds great. There's something over there. How do I get in here? Music. Music. There was another thing over here that I didn't solve. How do I do this? So they can't cross each other. But the corridors are so narrow, I can't. This doesn't do it, does it? Just filling everything out. So what I was thinking is, like, can I send one in, then go around, and then back up, so the other one can just go straight through, but that didn't really work. It's like, I gotta be right on the edge. But that's like close to impossible. Like here it's not possible to do 3 lines next to each other. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. The puzzles are cleverly stupid, if that makes sense. It does make sense. Dew on the grass. Hello there. What a poetic name. I feel like an idiot, man. I feel like an idiot. That doesn't do it. Is it a perspective thing again? That can't be. Or is it like I have to make it look... No. We can't fake it. Fuck. How else would I do it? What if I make them go zigzag? There's no other instructions we've gotten. Like for some of them you get instructions, for some of them you don't. Or is this another one where just color the cable? Otherwise this is impossible. I don't want to say impossible, but it feels impossible. Huh? It's not that. I mean, we can do S to E. Or S to end. So it doesn't matter. The game has been conditioning me to pay attention to how it's written, how it looks like, but it actually doesn't matter. As long as a start and an end collide, all is well. Chess game.
You can only get good at chess if you love the game. Grandmaster Bobby Fischer.
This game is making me mad. Yep. That's why it's called The Looker. I see. You go there, you go there, go there. It's a chess move. Is that checkmate? I'm not good at chess. I was like in chess club when I was like 8. And I was there like 2 times and I was like, nah. This is not my type of thing to be smart at. Okay, neat. Is it done? But the cable is not lit up. The cable is not lit up. But there's no other moves I could do. Okay, what else do we have here? 2JB with Candor, the MGT, okay.
Not only is the novice unable to perceive the board as the master does, but the master cannot perceive the
Oh, so
board as the
webpage
novice
design
does.
club.
A master
Wow.
cannot see the bishop on e3 as a chunk of dead wood,
Damn, that
any
was a
more than you
thing?
can look at your best friend's face and see a meaningless
For
matrix of
kids?
colors and shapes. The master once saw the board like this, but now there is no going back. International Master Stuart Rachel's The Reviled Art.
Also, we're kind of tiny, aren't we? Are we playing a child? Like, the chair goes, like, up to our neck. I'm old. I remember we had in like middle school, like early middle school, we had a computer science class and like the teacher was teaching us how to make PowerPoint presentations, and then for one assignment, like we could pick whatever topic we wanted and make a PowerPoint presentation about it. The most hideous looking shit I have seen in my entire life, and that includes whatever I did. God. Letting children do any kind of design is usually... It looks so much like ass. But for the kid, it's like, oh, this looks awesome. Like, you go through the options, you see stuff, you're like, oh, this is gonna look amazing. Have I not solved this? No, this is solved. It made the ping noise and everything, but the cable is not lit up. What else do I do? Maybe back at the tower? Are we going back to the tower? This door is closed. This is not a puzzle, is it? No, that's a painting. Piano? No. How do I open this door? That thing scared me. Expensive, please do not scratch, thank you. They even have a painting of him. It's like listening to the beat you cooked up last night, but with 15 extra years of hindsight. Exactly. Exactly. But isn't it kind of funny? It's like no matter what you look back on, like in your past, like your clothes, your hair, like whatever, it's like 90% of the people are like, oh my god, I looked hideous. What was I thinking? Isn't it funny how that works? It's such a universal experience. How do I get up here? This doesn't open up. I'm kind of lost again. We did the battleships over there. That worked like a charm. There's some air hockey that I can't play. There's some funky floor design. There's that maze, but I can't drop down here. There's music playing. This is where the cable is coming from. Do I have to play that arcade? Is there a way to play that arcade? It goes into snack. I can draw on it. Why can it? I can only draw on that one. But there's no way to turn it on. Snack. Why does this game scare me? It shouldn't. That's already a fail, isn't it? Do I have to make like a really long snake? No? Maybe clean up the corners? Oh! Oh! No. New. You try. Oh, reset. Okay. 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 Oh, does this not work? Did I mess it up? I messed it up. But that goes... I gotta do straight lines. Why is that so hard? Perfect. Perfect. Not so perfect, but still beautiful. Oh. Okay. That's it. But how? I could draw over here. I have to restart. Okay. 4 sides to every square. Oh, okay. I don't know how that's gonna help me with a game of Snake. But I'll try. Yeah, now I screwed myself. Unless I go outside. Okay, and now we go up. Down there. Watch this. Oh my fucking god. How? Is this like a maths problem? Is this setup like a maths problem? I thought I was gonna play an instant game of Snack. And now it's a maths problem, isn't it? I'm solving some kind of maths problem. But it's good to know that they can touch each other. That doesn't seem to be an issue when the lines touch each other. Yeah, but now I'm screwed. Yeah, that doesn't work. I'm gonna be here all day playing Snake, aren't I? Didn't you say it's like the whole game is like a 2-hour, 3-hour experience? Wait, can I do this? is not a thing, is it? I can't skip. I can't, oh wow. Okay, do I want to start low and go up? I'm gonna snake it around a bit. And then we go here. And then we go up and over. And then we keep going down and over. And then we go like this. So it's there, then down, then up. But how am I supposed to know what comes after that? I can't just do this. That's not how Snake works. I'm trying to stick close to my lines that I've already drawn. I think that's the goal. Just stick close to your lines. Try not to block yourself in. Oh, I might have blocked myself in. I totally blocked myself in. Okay, so we had start is here, then it goes there, then it goes here, then it goes there, then it goes here, then it goes there, and then it goes there. So it's pop, 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 pop. Puzzles either I literally had to rip up a stick note and put pieces on the screen. Oh man. I mean, I see it. I see it. I have to do it like perfectly. I basically have to do it perfectly. Every little hiccup that you do while drawing sucks. What if I go like all the way down, across, and then up? And then we go down. Oh shit. And over. This is actually looking good. That's an awkward snake, man. Okay. How do I go from here so I'm not fucking it up? Probably up and over, right? Stick to the ceiling. Hildar. Gift sub to you. Amazing. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna keep sticking to the outside. Ooh. Ooh. And I think with that I screwed myself over. With that little bump. Oh my god, I did. That little bump screwed me over. Otherwise I could have gone back. This is fucking nuts. But I think we're getting a good strat. I just can't make a single mistake while drawing it. This is messed up. Then we go down. Why is it so finicky? God. Down. Along the edge. And up. And down. And up. Put a ruler against your monitor for your mouse to follow, or put a ruler against my mouse. So, you know what it... Okay, never mind. I'm gonna keep snaking. Hold control to draw straight lines. I don't want to test it. That's not true. It's not true. He is lying. He is lying. Okay, man. This one bump and we're screwed. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. 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 Oh. Pulling out the MS Paint strats. Oh my god, I can't, thank god. That was the worst one so far. That was the worst game of Snake I ever played. But it rekindled my appreciation for a normal game of Snake. What the fuck is this? Another game. Start game. Start high. Oh. It's a shooter. It's aim labs. MS Paint aim labs. Keep going. Give me more. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? It's so finicky. Oh, I'm not hitting anything. And it's very loud. Oh. Oh. God, I cannot do this. And I will never have to do it again, thank God. I think I got arthritis from playing this minigame. My hand cramped up so hard. Don't leave the cube till you hear the sound of victory. What? Oh, shortcut. Nice. Okay, we're here. Let's turn this thing on. Oh, is that the laser from the witness? Yeah, it's the slowest fucking animation imaginable. Of course it is. There's a second tinier laser emerging now, isn't there? I fucking knew it. I made this game. Okay, I'm telling you, I am the creator of the little... It was a little hobby project. I liked The Witness, and I was like, I can do it, but funny. Okay. What is this? Oh, shortcut. Why is it going up there? Why is it going up there now? This doesn't change anything. How do I aim this thing? Oh, close. Is it still calibrating? Oh my god, it is. It fucking is. There we go. Jesus Christ. That's so dumb. That is so dumb. Okay, now we're up here. Now this is turned on. there a hint? The witness wishes they had telescope models as clean as that one. I don't really see any hints here. Any magic stuff. So we have moon, triangle, arrowhead, hourglass, dinosaur footprint, and fidget spinner. And the moon in the center. But these symbols didn't appear anywhere so far, did they? It's not connected? Let's see what happens. Maybe just covered. I'm covering everything. I feel like there's a hidden message. This feels like a hidden message kind of scenario. Oh, that scared me. I mean, there's 3 green ones, 2 purple ones, and 1 blue one. What if we like try cornering them and then go through the moon? Are there hints? Is there something that could help me? Maybe downstairs. Gotta see if I can find these symbols. And I think we can do the cube in the middle. Is there anything here? No. And we still can't do the cube in the middle. Did I not do the chessboard correctly? I thought I did. No, I have to solve this. What does it mean? What does it mean? Well, I have to like go through a certain color of symbols and avoid another. Like, let's go through all the greens. No, let's go through all the purples. Because we can draw over or through them. That does seem to work. That not it? That's not it either. But I don't see any hints. Have you tried putting it in rice? Have you tried turning the laser on and off again? I tried staring directly into the sun with that telescope. That didn't help. Does it have to do with like the number of points that they have? There's like a number? Is it a number game? We don't have any other lead. It's I don't think there's anything else I can do. I'm not going through that corridor again. We have this shortcut over here. Oh, Julian. Hello there. I wish you a happy birthday as well. I will not backseat. I will not backseat. I mean, the thing is, like, when I'm talking to myself while streaming, I'm like asking myself stuff. A lot of people take that as like an open invitation to tell me everything to do. You don't do that. I appreciate that. But I'm also a fan of pacing, and there's nothing worse to pacing than like staring at the stream and going like, huh, for 30 minutes because I have no idea what to do. I mean, that one is the only puzzle. It's like an older meme of the channel to wish everybody happy birthday every day. So sure, if you feel like it's your birthday today, have fun. Go nuts. It's your birthday. Okay, we played that game over there. There was nothing else to that. And there's a big ass maze. What is this? What? What did that do? What does that do? Oh, it's reversing. Why is it reversing? I gotta figure out that puzzle. But I don't see any hints. I don't see anything, like not even a start. It's like 10 times more complicated than what we had before. There's like new symbols. It's purple. It's the color of the unsatisfied woman. And that's what I'm feeling like right now. I feel pretty unsatisfied. Because I don't know what to do. Every time we connect it, it makes that sound. It's a reference to Jonathan Blow's other game. Raid. I feel I heard of that. Wait, I gotta Google that. Oh, so the person who made this game is also the person who made Raid. I've never played it, but I heard that it's like a really good platformer. It's from 2008. Jesus. Oh, the person who made The Witness. Okay, okay, okay. So this is not by the person that made The Witness. I mean, you make a game and then you make a parody game. That would, I mean, that would be a baller move as a game dev, not gonna lie. What do I do here? Does it want symmetry? Everything is symmetrical. Let's try giving it some symmetry. Then down here, and then through here, and then around here. JB banned the word looker and look in his chat when this released, if I remember correctly. Oh my god. That's hilarious. I don't get it. Do I go from end to start? I don't know why that would make a difference. I mean, there is a logic behind it, but I feel like logic has communication issues with me, personally. I feel like nothing has been communicated to me. He does not have what one would call self-awareness or humor. Really? Like, I'm genuinely surprised. Like, usually people that make like these smart games that are very playful, they're fun people.
Hello?
What do I do? What do I feel like from the puzzle we did before to that one, it's like I skipped half the game. And now I'm at a pretty hard puzzle and I have no idea what the rules are. I'm like, oh, here's the last boss puzzle. You can use everything you've learned here. And I'm like, I haven't learned anything. Why am I here? Why am I doing this? I'm not qualified. Can I get a hint? Do I try the hint thingies? Maybe they tell me something. I'm gonna go ask the hint boxes. If they don't have anything, I would like a nudge. That would be nice. Let's ask the shitty hint box first. Wait, what is this? What is this? There was a puzzle under the king the entire time. I didn't see that.
I believe in you.
Okay. Okay.
I'll tell you this. When life hauls off and hits me square in the speaker, I don't get mad and I don't give up. Over many nights of thinking hard and drinking hard, up till the morning lighting one cup of joe with the smoldering butt of the last slug of rum, this is what I learned. When you're up against the impossible, and there's no getting through it, you might just have to go around it. Get a look at the back of the box, if you get me. Read the nutrition facts, if and you follow.
Is that in regards to what I was doing? Oh, is there something? There's no zoom function, is there? Like I can't zoom in. How do I get a look behind the box?
Wow!
Of course. I don't know why I'm like leaning over. It's a video game. What am I doing here? How do I get a good look at this? I'm down at the wall? There's this little balcony here. I don't think it's that one. Okay, let's try doing the cube. Now that that's activated. It's in reference to the one where you draw on the wire. Oh damn. You sure? You didn't have to look behind the puzzle for that one, I think. Oh, another super slow animation. Okay. Oh. Salty Captain Sammy's Kids menu. I wish I could zoom in. Oh, this stuff is small. The Captain Kid meal will come with your choice of beverage and a fruit cup for free. Choice of beverage: orange juice, apple cider, pink lemonade, chocolate milk, diet chocolate milk zero, ew, and tropical punch. Chicken tendy with medium french fry, $4.49. Chicken nugget, medium french fry. Tuna pizza. Tuna pizza is bomb. So good. I hated it for the longest time, and then I started liking tuna more, and I was like, oh my god, tuna on pizza, amazing. Tofu crab crumble, jumbo corn dog. Do I have to play tic-tac-toe? Okay, Chad, which spot do you pick? We're playing the game on the left. I pick top left as my first one. What do you pick? We're playing tic-tac-toe now. Top right. I pick... this one. Chat. It's already GG, isn't it? Like you pick this one, I pick that one, you pick this one, I pick that one. Go suck it, chat. I own your ass. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't own your ass. You own your own ass. We all own each other's asses collectively. Ass communism. Done. The thing is, I always lose at tic-tac-toe. I'm sorry. Like that, winning this game for once brought out a side in me that I do not wish to see again. Okay, we're done here. I haven't solved that one up there. But progress. Progress. Oh, I see. I see. That's a dead end. They're all dead ends. That's a dead end. Wait, they're all dead ends. There's not a single connection. I've never lost before. I thought I'd try a different opener. Good job, me. Are there like official competitive tic-tac-toe games? Like, how do you play that game competitively? If everything is red, the puzzle is solved. You just gotta fill the entire labyrinth with blood. And then you win. Right? Once everything is red. Genius. Absolute genius. Okay, there's nothing around here, nothing on top there. Ignore the fully colored in red labyrinth. Wait, I'm guessing... No, I'm not. Okay, let's go. Left. Dead end. Okay, here's another dead end. Let's see if I get lost here. I really hope I don't. Dead end. I mean, as long as we keep running into dead ends, it's okay. But this is looking and feeling good. Keep moving. What is this? What the fuck? Hello? Mr. Knight. Looking sharp. There's nothing on the benches. What is that? It's teaching me the rules. It's teaching me the rules for that other thing. I see, I see. Do we go through all of them? We don't. Do we go... Only touch the moon? No. Do we go touch any of them? So the moon before the hourglass. The arrowhead before the sun. this. Circle. Oh my. Are there rules? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing stuff. Okay, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Huh? For a second I thought there was like rules happening. I was like, oh, you do this before that symbol or something like that. Now I'm just confused. We were really close on one of them. I don't understand what these symbols are trying to tell me. Like, I don't get it. Is it like is it pointing in a direction? Is it... What is it doing? What is it trying to tell me? Like, I straight up, I'm gonna keep running around in a maze. Think about how you go through the previous pages. Trial and error. That was purely trial and error. Like, these symbols don't mean anything to me. They're just symbols. But I gotta hit them in a certain order to make something happen. Is it the order? Is it the shape that I draw? Is it like I don't get it. I don't get it. Do I only hit like, do I hit all of them? Do I only hit some of them? I don't get it. Restart and try again. But then that's from the start. Done. I mean, we gotta go through the symbols. And here it was the moon. The moon. And then the hourglass. Done. And Here it was the arrowhead before the star. Done. And here it is. That's not it. Ask the why as you solve. So I'm guessing, like, here I'm just connecting all the symbols, right? And then I go to the end, and that doesn't do it. So it's not any order. It's not hit all the symbols and you're done. You gotta hit the symbols in a certain... Wait a second. I think I get it. Is it the number of corners? Or like pointy bits? You gotta hit them. Yeah, there's like no corner, there's 2, there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think that one has 7. I see. Is it the number of points? Or is it the number of angles? What is it? Okay, okay. We set the logic out like 3 I'm saying like 5 different hypotheses that I have. Of course, like some of it has to be right. There's not much else. It's not the color, it's not the smell, it's not my personal opinion about the shape. Like, none of that determines anything. There's a little hut and a dead end. But it has to do with a number of something, and then you gotta go from like least amount to most amount. Oh, it's the entrance. Back at the entrance. It's absolutely about your opinion on the shapes. Okay. From least hot to hottest. What is the hottest shape? Wait, we've been here. How do I get to the house? Trapezoid looking kinda. Looking hella chunky. Do we go back to the puzzle near the tower? I think that's what I have to do. Let's get some high ground so we can look at the maze. Gotta get some high ground. Then I think we can solve that thing in the tower now that we know how that works. Is there a way to that hut? Oh my god, you're very loud. Is there a way to that hut? I don't think there is. Maybe I'm just supposed to go in there. It's the number of corners times your age. Minus current temperature plus the speed of light. Okay. Okay, let's start. Our first symbol would be that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think we're gonna start going through this and going through that. Oh, and now we also gotta find a route where it doesn't cross over. Take your age, subtract 4. That's not your age. How did you know that? What the fuck? How the fuck did you know that? No, I'm not getting out of there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's how it works. So we can go 1, 2, go all the way around. 3, 4, come up here. 5, 6, and then go around. You have to take the length of your big toe in Kelvin. Oh wow. What the hell? Okay, let me try doing this. 1, 2. Then we're going all the way outside. 3. I'm blocked. How do I do that without blocking myself? Determine the enthalpy. What is that? That's a word I've never heard before. The enthalpy of formation of your largest fingernail clipping. But do I have this right? Like the order? It's 1. So this has like 2 points. This has 4 points. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. This has 6 points. This has 7 points. This has 8 points. That's 1. No, wait. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could go. Go like this, then like this, then all the way outside, come back around here, but then I'm locked in. No matter what I'm doing, I'm locking myself in. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points. This one has 5. This one has 2. God. 1, 2. I mean, even if I go like all the way around, I think I'm gonna lock myself in. What if I go this way? Behind. What if we go this way? Then we go behind here. No, I'm locked out again. I can't reach that one. Series of puzzles designed to annoy you. My annoying bar. If I were a Sim from The Sims, my crystal over my head would be like orange. No, yellow. Yellow. Not orange yet. I'm at yellow. I'm like a little pissed off. I'm like, why is this so needlessly complicated? It starts so chill. It starts so chill. this. This should work. Question is, where is the brake? Where is it not connected? What's the problem, officer? Why is this not? Why is my puzzle not solving, officer? I hit all the symbols. Did I not do it? 1, 2, 3. Trace over it? I don't want to accidentally break it. Or Urkel Schmerkel. Trace it. Oh! I remember the first Sims came out. I was at a tender age. I realized that when a woman got in the shower, you could delete the shower and stare as long as you wanted. Wow. I didn't know that. How did it's the first time I'm hearing about that. What the hell? Oh. What? I see an S, I see an E. Oh. Oh, what? Where do I draw from here? Over there? Over here? But then where? I mean, I gotta get up here, right? This doesn't connect. There was a little speck of something. Damn. But how do I connect this? How do I connect this? This gap makes sense. Oh, oh, down here. And then up and over. Is this not connected? Ethereal music playing.
The obelisk of knowledge. The obelisk of knowledge. Still on Wixel light. The stones. What's the stones of reflection?
No way.
Oh wait, it's a giant cow.
Oh, that's it? Oh my god. I could have made it look a bit nicer. I could have made it look a bit nicer. Oh, that was a grower. That was a grower. Okay. Does something happen? Or are we credits and done? But fun game. And it's for free. Amazing. That's awesome. Congus Bongus. Cunning plan by Congus Bongus. Wasp pedal? The obelisk. God, can you imagine people play this on the piano? There it is, Moonlight. I fully endorse the Elden Ring DLC timing you planned. At that time I will be able to watch all of it. Hell yeah. It was just a dream. It was just a dream.
Oh, jeez, dude, I was in a coma the whole time.
Yeah. Sus look and drink.
Whoever did this has got to be some kind of whiz with the computers.
Oh, there's a puzzle. Dude, do the puzzle. Do it.
Good stack of pennies. I would never hurt you. Let's see. Easy one.
I got an achievement for looking at that. Solve a puzzle in real life.
How's this? Nerd shit. Nerd shit. Now that's a book. Ah, one more puzzle before retirement.
And he's back and the game closed itself. Not that was art. Holy shit. But then, I guess, first off, thanks Dildo for recommending this game. This was fun. Short and sweet. I enjoyed it. Let's play some marbles. Masterpiece. It was really good. It was really good. I wouldn't call it a masterpiece. But for what it was quite fun. Okay. Oh god, season 55. We need music. I'm gonna get some music. Let's do... Let's do some of that. Oh yeah. Oh, that's loud. There we go. Marbles. Marbles on stream. What the fuck? What is happening to the music? Next, please. That was a little too glorpy for me at the end there. Have you seen a game called As We Descend? It's a card roguelike. I have not heard of that. This is marble music. Straight sploinking. By the way, why is chat not showing up on the screen? What happened there? Browser settings. Why did that kind of close itself? It doesn't work on me. Can you pull up Golden Ridge B-side from Celeste? Ooh, Celeste is good. Let's do the entire Celeste OST. I fuck with that shit. Golden Ridge B-side. Have I heard that before? Let's keep that up for now. Okay. I don't know why chat is not on screen. It was working just fine the other day. Why is that not working anymore? Let me quickly try doing that. Does that reset it? I want to see you on the screen. But that's the beauty of OBS and Twitch in combination. Like, both of them together are pure chaos. And for whatever reason, chat is not on screen anymore. And I don't know why. Okay, it's not that important. It's not that important. Let's go. Let's go do a race. What do we start with? Let's start with Fear of Heights? Let's do Fear of Heights. I don't remember that one. Something marbly, yes. Oh hey, exclamation mark play. If you wanna hop in, that's all you gotta do. This is Fear of Heights. This is Fear of Heights. I'm gonna activate a timer. You have 60 seconds. And then we're gonna see who the better marble is. So exclamation mark play. If you're a sub, you can pick from any of the marbles. If you're not a sub, you can only pick from the ones on the left. But that song is good. I've never listened to the B-side tracks of Celeste. But here we go. It's gonna start with sucking us up, and then we're gonna drop through this huge funnel. 10 seconds. And this is the track in its entirety. We do have a community record of 149 on this. Here we go. Why can't we see that? There it is. It's Bob. Urkel currently in the lead. Ahead of the rest. Even better than current best time. It's looking good. Dodging, keeping speed. Ooh, that was not good. That was not good. But he's still going. He's dropping in. Into the boosters. I feel like the boosters have been slowed down quite a bit. They have been slowed down. Second place we have Dilda right now. Then it's me. Then it's Aki. But Urkel still tight. It's still tight, but Bob had a good race on this track. I don't know if you got this. You might even get overtaken by Dilda. Looks like Dilda's gonna be the first one to drop in. Yep, and that was the move. Oh, never mind. Urkel in the lead. Urkel in the lead. It's a tight race. It is a tight race between the two. Oh, and with the clean pass through the gap. Easy. Holy moly. Oh, but the rollback, and Dilda is taking the chance to go for the win. Wow. Fumbled at the last possible location. Holy moly. Holy moly. God damn. Again? One more time? I feel like we can beat community record. I feel like we can beat it. There's a bunch of spots where it's possible. Let's try again. That is exclamation mark play to join. I believe the booster conspiracy, by the way. They're worse than they were like a year ago, right? They don't boost as hard as they used to. But get your butts in here. With exclamation mark play. The more marbles we have, the more chances we have at hitting a really good time. Seconds. We have 5 marbles on the track. I think after this one we're gonna go to some other maps. Everybody's dropping in. Aki got a really fast first pass. Holy shit. Good speed. Good speed. Urkel is looking good as well. But got stuck there. Oh, Eki almost came to a full stop there. Still slightly ahead of Bob. But there's these things here. And if you crash into them, they slow you down quite a bit. But yeah, it feels like Bob has so much more speed from the boosters. But kind of insane that the current world record on this map is like 25 seconds faster than Bob, even though Bob has that boost. And the world records usually reset every season, which like every 6 weeks or so. So that is definitely not a time with the fast boosters. But Aki is in the lead. Going for the funnel, but Urkel hit an obstacle in the funnel faster, so they dropped in faster. Due second place. Let's see if Urkel can do another. Nope. Getting stuck once, but that's okay. Not too tragic. Due makes it through the gap. Oh, Urkel is rolling back. Dew is flying off the track. It's not looking good for Urkel either. Like, slow rolling through this area could be a death sentence. But Urkel is through. Aki on the sides with good speed, but not hitting a good exit. And I go flying. I go flying. I don't know where I go. Not in the goal. But that gives Aki second place, and if Dildar makes it through, which he just did, that's third place. I love these launches. I love them. They make random shit happen. If they're early in the track, you can have some crazy times. Freaky map for today. Let's find something freaky, huh? Let's do... Oh, I will... Something snappy. We need something snappy. Let's go... Dojo? A lot of people die on Dojo. But Dojo's kind of insane when it hits right. Exclamation mark play. One of the prettiest maps in the entire game. I wish like more maps were on this level of quality. Some of them are kind of jank. But this is the Dojo. Our best time is by Drake. It's a 2:02. And the world record is a 1:50. Exclamation mark play. If you want to join in. Is there like a tracker up here? Is it tracking now? Like how many people have joined the game? That would be crazy. There's Aki. 10 seconds left. What are these orbs? I don't think I've seen those before. They must be new on the map. But here we go. 4 brave marbles. Here's Drake's best time. Dew has a really good initial drop. Dew's keeping up with Drake. That's good pace. That is good pace. Just keep the speed. And make it through the bamboo in one go. That's a big slowdown. I just died somehow. I don't know how that happened. Aki made it through alright. Urkel also made it through alright. Both of them are dropping into the next section. Urkel with a pretty clean line at the start there, but Aki catches up. Little nudge, they go left and right. Aki's the first run through in the loop. Made it through. But this one here is treacherous. And it just killed Aki. Just swooped him. And it killed Urkel. Is it gonna... If it kills Drew, then... Dude, then it's over. You barely made it through. Okay, this is about survival now. This is not about winning the race, this is about staying alive. Drop it in. To this little bowl. Now we go in a little S section. Drake is already dropping down into the finish line. And here's another part that can potentially kill you. But so far so good. Clean. This can kill you as well. But no problem. You's gonna take this one home. There we go. 226. Hell yeah, let's do it again. I love the dojo. Such a good map. Such a good map. Alright, exclamation mark play. I'm gonna write on the Discord as well that we're playing. There we go. I wish I could snap with my fingers and there'd be like 50 more people here, because it just gets so much better. Once you have like more than 10, like 10, 20 people, then you can really start going for like world records and stuff. It's so hard to pull off with like only a handful. The more you have, like the more interactions you have of like marbles just getting pushed forward as well. Alrighty, going in, same people. I'm dropping down on the side over here. Like you want to drop into this lower pipe as soon as possible. But I don't know if it's smart to like drop down over here and then build up a ton of speed. Or if you just want to drop in as fast as possible. You and I are the first ones through. Aki's in the back line. Dropping in. You going right, I'm going left. We get to the bamboo launch. And you made it through pretty unscathed. Seems like I got stuck up there. There's Urkel. Urkel gets stuck. Aki. Too fast. Too fast. But Dew is actually close behind. What the hell? Dew is in the lead. Okay. Oh, and Drake got an instant drop in. He got an instant drop in. That's what made it so fast. Like, usually you overshoot and then roll out and then roll back in. Drake just got lucky and like hit the corner and went right in. That saves you 5 seconds. But Dew is not giving up. I'm behind. Urkel is there. Dew is still pushing. Backwards. Forwards again. I'm on the side over here as well. Dew is finding the line though. Urkel is in the back line as well. There's some more launches coming up here. If you get unlucky, you go to space. But it seems like Dew is taking another win. The dojo is Dew's map. God damn. We're not seeing any launches from Urkel. But Urkel takes third place. Staying alive. Hell yeah. I'm gonna set the timer to like 120. And then I'm gonna quickly go pee. And if people join in, tell them to join the game. New map after this one, yeah. Okay. I'm quickly gonna go pee. I'm right back. Oh shit, we're off. He said, without the mic being muted. Alobiri. We have another pro. We have another pro in our leagues, and the pro is in the lead. Launching. Clean, too clean. Too clean. It was too much. It was too much. Where's Drake? There's Drake. That's our current community record. Urkel with a solid line. Almost solid. Getting knocked back there a bit in the end. But the rest of the gang is still here. Get to meet Marble Jackson. Oh. Urkel was toying with death over there as well. Super boost. Wait, did that actually work? You were rolling back so much. You were rolling back so much there. I'm doing good as well. So I have my first day of university tomorrow. I'm gonna be sitting in a room with like 200 people. And then I have to concentrate on stuff that somebody's saying in front of me. I haven't done that in a long while. I'm curious how that's gonna go. Urkel is still in the lead. It's not gonna be a community record. I'm dead somehow. Urkel made it through. Gonna be a clean win. There's not much else going on. And Dew is still battling with the Spinny Boys. Come on, let's see a launch. Come on, do a fun one. Oh. Taking the silver medal. Elegantly falling down the stairs in the goal. Nice. Let's do a map without a community record. I honestly don't know if we have that. How would I know? Death Alley. We don't have anything there. Let's do Death Alley. That sounds good. Let's make a new record. Alright, exclamation mark play. I'm gonna put the timer down to 60 again. This is Death Alley. So there's a ton of quick little launches. There's a ton of quick little launches. Bunch of pendulums. And you keep getting accelerated. So I guess it's all about keeping speed, which is gonna be impossible. It's super long though, damn. I will study psychology, yes. I'm not a psycho. Maybe university will change that, I don't know, I hope not. 20 seconds left. 2 exclamation mark play. Death Alley. Let's see if anybody, like if everybody could die here. Potential is pretty high. Well, we start with a little pushing goal. Looking very evenly matched. Whoa. And here they go. And here they go. That's big boost. Going into the pendulums. That's gonna slow everybody down quite a bit. I'm in the lead. Getting launched forward. Nothing's slowing us down. Launching again. How's it look in the back line? We're still all close. Nobody died. Nobody died. Ella now in the lead. Keep getting boosted. Oh, Urkel pushed through. Using that little extra push at the start, but getting stuck after the boost. That's the chance for Ella. Ella's going all the way into the next row of pendulums. The rest is derping around in the backline. Here comes Urkel. Getting slowed down by the pendulums as well. Here comes my marble. Ella keeps going. And pushing. That was a good push through the pendulums. Already through. Damn. Crazy lead. Good line. Good stuff. The rest is far, far behind. There's still some chances to get launched, but it's looking quite good for Ella. That was beautiful. A 150. That's a 150. That's a big GG. You in second place. I'm surprised nobody died. We have Urkel over here. Could still contest against me if I get like really badly stuck somewhere. Which I did. And that's third place. No, never mind. There I go. Oh. That was so close. Again? Let's go again. Let's go again. Let's do it again. Exclamation mark play. Death Alley. We have a 149. Damn. World record is a 125. I can imagine you can get some lucky launches that push you forward. Like if you get a crazy launch that makes you skip like 1 or 2 pendulums, boy. Yeah, I was surprised too. It's only 25 seconds. It's only 25 seconds. That's not much. Let's go. Very even on the pachinko. Urkel first run through. Aki gets stuck. That's a shame. Here we have the other best time. We're already far in the lead compared to that. That's a good line for Ella. Like if you go between the pendulums, that's always the best. Ella definitely wants to beat their time. Ooh, here comes a ghost. Not good. Not good on the pendulums. Maybe the others can catch up. Build up some more speed. Oof. The others are behind. We're not seeing any launches. We're not seeing any launches. But goddamn, the ghost... What was that first time? Holy moly. It's like one full set of pendulums ahead. God damn. Kinda tame for Death Valley. It is. It's just a bunch of pendulums. Here comes Urkel. I don't know if they changed that, but I feel like I remember if you hit a perfect gap on the pendulums, you can go through without even touching them. I don't know if they changed it. It changed quite a bit, but I remember maps where they had these, and sometimes one marble just shoots way through without hitting anything. But that's like a 1 pixel wide gap. Urkel takes the win. It's not a best time. Where's the menu, by the way? There it is. We have Aki in second. Let's do this one more time. It's an interesting map, but we need more. We need more people. But that was a really strong first time, and I go flying again. Why do I do that? Oh fuck! I actually hit the pipe. Damn. Come on, drop in, buddy. Don't be dramatic. Please tell me there's like an incline. The other way. You gotta roll the other way. Is it not? Okay, slow and steady. Never mind, I'm dead. A 201. That's a 201. Doing it again. Doing it again. We can beat the 150. I got DNF'd. It happens. It's perfectly okay. It's fine. I can deal with that. Alright, exclamation mark play. If you want to join in. I still don't understand what this counter means. 2174. What? Is that like the number of times that I have joined the game? 2,000 times? That would be insane. That would be so much. 20 seconds. And 10. Or how many times people typed it? I have no idea. But I feel like it was the same number like 3 rounds ago, and that can't be. Let's go, everybody. It's looking good at the start. Sketchy line from Ella. Takes a hit. We're pushing through. The more people we can have like close together up front, the better the pendulums are gonna be. And we go again. He was right behind me. You got nudged. I got nudged. You now in the lead. A lot of slowdown there. We're not quite helping each other with the pendulums. But still fairly close. This is looking good. That was a good one. Whoa! We lost Urkel. There was a big launch. Where am I? Oh, I'm just hitting in there. You going strong. Catching up with the record again. But the record is... That was a really solid time for like the first time of us doing this map. A little trick from Dew for style points. Oh, dude, and they crashed into each other. That was a good boost for Dew, but I don't think we're gonna get a new record with this one. We need a small miracle. Oh, it's already over. Never mind. Not even a miracle will help. We need time travel. But Ella takes the win. That was not even half a second. One more time. One last time. And then a new map. Exclamation mark play. It's a good map. How did we never play this before? Last round for me. Got a sub. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. No problemo. Thanks for being here. I appreciate that. "25 seconds. And we have Eki. Nice. All right. Can we do it? A 149. You gotta beat a 149. Eki looking real good in the starting section. First one out. Ella right behind. And we're going into the first pendulums. If we can make some gaps for the other people. Almost everybody is ahead of record right now. Good pace. Good pace, everybody. Good pace. Ella taking the lead. Everybody else slamming in here. It's still looking good. Still looking good. Ooh, everybody's hitting shit. Everybody's hitting shit. Ooh. Urkel's still going. Come on. Ella is there too. I'm here as well. We're all here. We're all together. We're all together. Except for Eki. Eki's dead. Oh, another hit. From the person in lead. That just hurts. Ella versus Ella. Who will win? Oh, dude. Good line. That was a good line. That was a good push. Like the first hit you want to have in between the first line. That was also good. Oh, dude. You caught up really well towards the end there. I think this is gonna be a win for Dew on the final race. On their final race. We're gonna do a couple more. It was 2 minutes. It was 2 minutes. It's not meant to be, but this is a record we can break in the future. It was good. Ella's having trouble at the end there. I died somewhere. Nice. Okay, let's do another track. Let's do... That was Death Alley. Have a good one, dude. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. We did Fear of Heights, right? Yeah, I think we did that. House of Pain? We don't have a record for that one. What? We don't have a record. There we go. Exclamation mark. Play. For House of Pain. A lot of spinny boys. Double spinny boys? Oh, this is the worst kind of RNG. Oh my god. And there's little pistons going up and down. Even here at the end. Oh, there are launches. There's launches at the end. Oh my god. Terrible map. But in like the best way. Alright, 20 seconds. On the clock. And here we go. Just the three of us. Watch it, new world record. That would be absolutely ridiculous if just with like 3 marbles we can pull this off. That's a very weird pachinko start. I don't think we've seen something like that. Urkel in the lead. We're going to the first spinny boy. And it's not looking too hot for either of us. Seems like Ella's gonna take the lead. we're spinning. We're going in circles back there. But this whole map is just spinners. The whole map is spinners. Ella, first one in the funnel. Oh no. You're still back there. Oh no. Okay, you made it through, thank God. Ella's already down here in the double spinners. And here, like, getting slapped around can be quite good. can be quite good. Or not. Like, if you get lucky, it can, like, slap you forward with crazy force. Come on. Oh, I'm there. Oh, I'm through. And I'm through again. Oh my god. Don't get launched. Thank you. Hey, I think that's my first win. Sick. And Ella is gonna come in second. Yes, sir. And Urkel. At least you made it out of there. But now you've decided to do this. Whatever that is. What are you doing there? This never happened before. You're just kind of grinding up on the wall. Again. That was new. Alrighty. More marbles, please. Alright, 10 seconds. Going in. Whoa. Very violent when these spinners catch you. But honestly, like, I feel like this is like the least strategic map. It's just pure RNG. You just gotta make it through. Like, first try on all of the spinners. And there's like a dozen. All the way to the goal. That was clean. That was really clean. Keep going, keep going. Oh, this could be good timing. Nope. Maybe Ella? Maybe Ella? Oh, Ella? Kind of? That should be enough. Going into the double spinners with some good speed. And all the speed is gone. And a push. Okay, next one. Already 15 seconds apart from the world record. But that was good. Easy new record. Easy. Easy new record. Hell yeah, beaten by like 15 seconds. Congrats, Ella. Oh, I got a good push in the end there. Alright, I'm gonna make it to the goal. Urkel dropped in. No launches. Oh, maybe I get hilariously launched off the track. That can happen too. Nope. One more time. Let's see if we can beat it again. Beat the RNG. Music. Where did the music stop? Alrighty. But it's still 30 seconds behind world record. I wish you could see the world record, Margot, as well as your community record. That would be crazy. Ooh, Eki. Hell yeah. More chances. And we go. There's some pachinkos where you can drop like straight through if you get really lucky. I don't think that's possible on this one. We're in the first spin. Urkel finds a gap, but not in the proper way. This is already looking bad. This is over. Okay. Okay, Eki's catching up. Urkel and Ella are looking good as well. They can make it through this one somewhat unscathed. Ooh. Clean line from Urkel. Through the funnel. Still in the lead. Didn't get that one, but Eki gets it. Eki gets it. Eki's through. Eki's in the double spinners. And we have 2 other marbles ahead of community record. Come on, Eki. They're all getting punched around. Urkel gets punched forward. A second time. And a third time. Oh, going back. Oh, and backwards again. Ella's through. Damn. God damn. Eki and Ella with the battle in the end. Eki doesn't hit the exit right. That's another win for Ella. That was a good first, like 60% of the track, and then as soon as we got here, it crumbled. But I feel like sub 130, we can pull off sub 130, easy. Can't wait for more Jamboree. Oh yeah, we played the new Super Mario Party on the Switch yesterday, and it's surprisingly good. There's like so many things in there that where you're like, why was this not part of the game? See how close it was to the community record, like 1 second. More like 6. But it was close. It easily would have beaten it if that last section were a bit more smooth. We can do it. We can do it. It happens to the best of us, Ella. It's all good. Exclamation mark play. Let's beat that record. But yeah, the new Super Mario Party is really fucking good. If you haven't bought one in a while and you want to give it a go, you have my endorsement. Twenty seconds. And we go. Exclamation mark doping. Kind of going down the left side. Ella's going for the middle. This is looking good. That would have been awesome if we both taken like the gap at the same time and keep going. But that's a good pace. Just gotta hold it. And I think there it goes. Ella did some mistakes up there as well. getting slowed down a little bit, but I'm making it through. I think you can still catch up, you two up there. Getting stuck a bunch of times. Oh, Urkel. Good. Good. Here's a chance. Come on, buddy. He's going back to the previous. Damn. And Ella is still up there. What? Damn. Got stuck real hard. Come on. Come on. Damn, even I overtook you. It's maybe a win for me. No launch. But that looked close. That was like in the danger zone. Oh, Urkel. Urkel got launched. Going for the finish. Ella's still there. Ella's still there, but I think Urkel's second. Ella's getting punched around like crazy. And backwards. Oh, here comes the firewall. And punched forwards. Sidewards. But that is no death. That should be third place. Out of 3, which is last place. But you get a medal. One more time. One more time. Can you imagine if we had like 50 people? Insane. We'd be crushing records left and right. There's Eki. I believe in the sub 130. I believe. It's so possible. It's just a little RNG. Let's go. It's all very even at the start. I've fallen over a grill in real life before that was on. Any marble death is better than that. Oh shit. Was it like with charcoal or like a gas grill or... I mean, it sounds shitty. Either way. Like falling over anything that's hot does not sound like a good idea. But you two are on a good run here. This is like 5-10 seconds ahead. Ooh, Urkel. Okay, that's good, that's good. That's not a major setback. Ella's getting pushed back a bit. Here's another chance for Urkel. 1 push. 2 push. And through. Oh shit. Oh shit. Don't get launched. Don't get launched. Don't get launched. That was so close. That was even a sub 20. Damn. But will Ella be able to beat themselves? No. Still second place. And Aki's probably gonna beat me to third place. Damn, that was like only 15 seconds behind world record. God damn. That was a 118. Damn. New map. We got the record. Let's go from the bottom. Boss Lab. Twist and turns. Ah, Twisted Toothpick. Classic. The Sprint. The Gauntlet. The Funnel. Let's do twists and turns. There's a grill where you use coal. Don't know what it's called in English. A grill that uses coal. Does it have a specific name? I mean, a gas grill has a specific name. I thought like any grill that is not a gas grill, barbecue grill, but there's like gas barbecue grills. Alright, this twists and turns. This seems rather empty. Okay. World record is a 142. And hello, Vic. Welcome, welcome. World record is a 142. Doesn't seem like we have a community record for this. But we're going in 10. Last second Eki. And we're off. Who's the first one? Is it Vic? Seems like it's Vic, yeah. Vic is through, going for the right path. I have to. I don't have to, but I want to. And also it's mainly like I don't know what else to talk about. I'm not good with like small talk. So I just like to say words that are on the screen. To fill the silence. And Vic is still in the lead. Looking clean, looking clean. I have no idea how you make any skips on this map. There's nothing really that seems skippable in like a major way. But that's a good line. That's a good line. We have one slow spinner. Clean. Clean. I don't think this is gonna be a world record. That would be insane, but it's gonna be close. Yeah, it's like a couple seconds off. Damn. This map is... It's mid. It's mid. There's nothing there. It's pretty empty. But this is one of those maps that has like a broken down version of like an older map in the background. It's... I don't understand why... It's only some maps that have that. Let's do another map. That one was a bit eh. Let's do Twisted Toothpick. All-time classic. That's an all-time classic. And we have our community record is faster than the current world record. But I think that's because of the boosters. This map has boosters down here. And what you want to do is you want to hit like the middle section or one to the left or one to the right and then hit the booster. But it's so different. Like you were able to skip this entire thing, and if you kind of control yourself in the end, you can slam in there, but I don't think we're gonna be seeing that. It's very random, but random is fun. So not long ago I was singing Old MacDonald Had a Farm, but once I got to the chorus, the only thing I could think about was Celine Dion singing only the vowels of her name. Oh my god. Fuck off. E-I-E-I-O. Oh my god. That is so specific. Okay, here we have Kratos. But I think this community record we're probably not gonna hit. 6 seconds faster than world record. I don't see how that's gonna happen. I don't see how that's gonna happen. Eki and Urkel. They were close, but then got split apart, going for the corkscrews. I'm joining in there as well. Ella and Vic taking the outside lane. That was really good from Eki. That was like almost instant. And a clean pass through the spinner. Let's check the lineup. Terrible lineup. It's like the worst possible lineup you can have. There goes Eki. At least you don't die anymore if your lineup is bad. You're just a little slow. Oh, full stop. Let's see what the others are doing. Oh, you guys are stuck there. Oh no. It was going so well. Okay, you made it. Eki is gonna take the win. Most likely. I don't think I can catch up. Oh, there he goes. And that was like 30 seconds behind. Damn. Dude, what was that time that Kratos hit? Holy shit. That's so fast. That is so fast. Vic is taking it slow. Vic already has a bunch of wins. There's no more pressure. There is a firewall coming though. Barely. Barely made it. Let's do it one more time. Let's try that again. But yeah, it's like with the weaker boost platforms, there's some records that are just impossible now. It's insane. But give me an exclamation mark play, and then you're in. God, the Celeste soundtrack is just a banger. Let's go. Oh, Urkel with a fast line there in the start. So you can see at the start it's all fine and dandy. Like, Kratos doesn't do anything crazy. in like the first section of the track. But once we get down there, the funky stuff is gonna happen. But we played this map so much, I don't want to know how many runs we had on this map in total. This is like one of my favorite of the official maps. So far, nothing crazy. Urgolin lead, Wick second, then Aki. He wanna hit like one of these little guys as quickly as possible and drop down. Aki and Vic are the first ones through. Bad lineup for Vic. Okay lineup for Aki. Let's see where Aki goes. But yeah, I mean, Kratos is in the goal. You got so much speed from this launch back in the day that you just, you skip everything. And then you hit in here, get carried over to the side and then go in. It's nuts. We have Vic versus Aki for the final part. But this is gonna be one for Vic. I don't know, why did they make the launch pads weaker? Like, so many maps kind of lose their edge. It was so fun just seeing marbles fly across the entire map. That was so good. But yeah, we will not be taking records here. I want to check one map. Devil's Chaos. I want to see that. If that changed. It's a pretty long map and it's one where marbles die, but this was one of the maps where like some glorious things happened here. And it's mainly about this section. So you have these pipes. Can't really go inside. But you want to hit the middle pipe. And then you want to hit this hole. And that saves you like a full 2 minutes on a track. Holy shit. Our community record is a 2:23. 20 seconds, by the way, if you want to join in. That was a 2:23. And the world record is a 1:24. How do you do that? It's only 2 marbles. Watch it, world record with just 2 marbles. But yeah, here's Bia. Here's our community record. I don't know if he hit the perfect skip with that one. But it could very well be possible. Ella hits the perfect death. That's only me. It's only me. I can even die here in this section. Did I die? I think I died. You know what? I'm gonna call that a sign from God. I do want to see what Beer did though. Oh, and there's these guys. This is the Giga launch. Oh my god. I remember. Like, this guy can get you across the entire map. Forget all of this. If you hit the Giga launch and you land somewhere down there. That's why I want like 1,000,000 marbles. Just to have that chance. There goes Beer. I think Beer hits the center line. He does not. And that was still the fastest time? Because this is a pretty slow section. It's a pretty slow section of the map. Oh, I think I know what's gonna happen. Because usually you get stuck here, and this takes like a full minute until you're down. But yeah, watch this. Boing. Boing. Dropping all the way down there. And then rolling through. Dropping in here. Just instantly keeps going. One last spinner and then in the goal. Just become the biggest marble stream. Like, I mean, there's people out there that do nothing but marble streams. I would die. I would just, like, I could maybe do it for a week, and then I'd just be a husk. And I would perish. What do I do now? I can't press anything. It's broken. Our table. I can't press anything. There it is. What's your job? Watching marbles roll. I mean, I can imagine if you're a big marble streamer. Like, there's a lot of people that play a lot of marbles. And they're always looking for somebody who's playing it. I don't know. I like to keep it every 2 weeks or so. Probably more... 3 weeks, 4 weeks. It gets a little stale. I wish they would make more official maps. Like, they're so... The official maps are so weird. Some of them are amazing, some of them are really bad and weird, like a 6-year-old made them. But maybe the game was made by a 6-year-old, I don't know. I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you for being here, I appreciate it. Tomorrow's my first day at uni. I plan on streaming afterwards, but I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, it could be the professor walks in and he's like, you everybody write an essay until next time. And then I'm like, well, what? I don't think that's gonna happen, but it might. I'll keep you posted. I think tomorrow we're gonna be playing... What are we playing tomorrow? I kind of want to finish Talos Principle 2. We're getting close to the end there. I think I'm gonna be streaming that tomorrow. Kenshi Star Wars mod. I'm not that deep in Star Wars. There's gonna be so many things where I'm like, I don't know what that is. And that's with Kenshi? Oof. But yeah, I think tomorrow's gonna be Talos Principle. And then we have some room for some new games. We have some room. There's like a ton of stuff coming out all the time. It's insane. And I'm always looking at like Steam sales and stuff like that. Keeping an eye on that. But yeah, thanks for being here. I wish you a good one. Have a good start in the week tomorrow. I'll try my best as well. Bye-bye.